the talk, all the focus, because if you look at them, they've not been firing, Mark. If you're completely honest, for a team that wants to be at the top end of the table, and Sam Tompkins putting back at the boots on shows like how desperate they've been for getting the form right going into the playoffs.
You say that, though, win today, they go fourth in the table, the Dragons, and that will give them a home playoff tie if they can end there. It's an interesting part of the season. There's our official James Vella. Ben Thaler, our video referee today. We're all set for the action then. Here in Wimbledon, the sun is shining. Will the points be flowing this afternoon? You'd imagine it's going to be quite an open, expansive game. Can the Broncos pick up a second win of the season? Or will the Dragons close in on the top four? Martin Morg will get us underway. Round 20 of the Betfred Super League. And it's the Broncos against the Dragons. Broncos, your first use of the ball. We mentioned watching them warm up, Terry. This is a big, fearsome pack, and there's plenty more ammunition for Steve McNamara off the bench.
Yeah, they do, and they like to power through the middle of the field, and they like to dominate you in defence, where they get off the line, they hit in numbers, they really slow it down and make it slow for the man who's going to pick up the ball, Davis, from behind. Look at that, again, just getting over the advantage line, Kennedy, and then getting driven back.
It's in front of the post then. And look now to work it forward. Here goes Lovell, wrestles his way up to the 20. What have they got here at the end of the set? Campagnolo will launch it downfield. Davis is back, was going to try and catch it on the full, didn't quite. Now it's bouncing around, he'll get it eventually on his own 30. He'll bring it forward. And you'd have to say a good first set defensively for the Dragons.
Well, they needed a big boot as well, because they didn't make many meters carrying the ball. This is the early where they need to play, need to be disciplined, not give penalties away, chase down those early free players like to Tom Davis. Well, not only is a try machine, look, this will help them. This will absolutely help them. Getting up, trying to play the ball and make the mistake.
Spiro Bichet it was, who made his debut at Castleford a couple of weeks ago. He won't be happy with that play of the ball, but a highly talented youngster. The Dragons have got big hopes for him.
Well, he's only 19. It's his third appearance. He's going to be nervous playing against a desperate London side away from home. And he'll be so disappointed. Played it for the French Academy team against England over at Warrington, kicking 6 goals. Real big talent, like you say.
Well, they're offside here from the scrum, surely. They're running it through the hands. Here's Rourke. Rourke gets away and is tackled 25, and now we'll get a penalty. James Vella seeing that high tackle, so the Broncos are going to get first crack at the line.
Well, he's got a lot of class about him for me, Josh Rourke. Whenever he gets the ball, he goes at the line. He's looking to pull defenders out of the line and make them feel uncomfortable. They go for a quick tap here, centre field, not going for points.
No, they'll need more than the 2. As they now will take it forward here with Leyland. Campagnolo, oh, he just ran behind Adebayo there. He's going to have to take the tackle. And they'll play it 20 metres out, the Broncos. Here's Parata back in the starting lineup after a lengthy spell out. Here's Natoli on this near side. He's wrapped up the Italian international. They'll play the ball now to 12 away. They're working the short side with Lovell. Good defence though there. It's on the short side with Arthur Morgan. He makes the tackle. Davis finds Parata. Parata will get it away to Leyland. Leyland to Campagnolo, gets it away on that far side. Bassett well wrapped up by Davis. This is the last one. And the Broncos force a repeat set. They're going to work the short side. Campagnolo looking for more than that. Just a little bit too much juice on the kick. He went over the sideline. And the Dragons will get it back 10 off their own line.
Well, there's a couple of players that you like in that set. When Will Lovell was set up against Arthur Morgan on the short side, you like that, getting the big man, the little man. Then when they go over to the long side, they could just kick the ball behind because they have got an aggressive edge defence, Catalan. But again, not a bad place to turn that ball over and be physical themselves here.
Yeah. You mentioned that the Dragons haven't been scoring lots. They're scoring lots of points. If the Broncos could get some points of their own early on, this could be a tighter contest than many people think.
Well, you go back to round 12, they lost round 12, 13 and 14. Round 15, they only won by 4 points. Round 16, it was in extra time. They've not been playing so well for a team that you'd expect to be at the top and dominating with those bigger sides. Steve McNamara knows that his side really do need to start performing.
No. Mike Eccles looking on from his vantage point. I don't think anyone could argue the job that he's done. As now the kick from inside the 40. Rourke comes forward. It takes a wicked bounce, but Kershaw will collect it. Offers the dummy, fires it into Rourke, and Rourke is tackled on his own 30-metre line. Just short of it here. Still awaiting the first points here in Wimbledon.
Well, Kershaw right now just trying to generate some go forward. Same like Davis doesn't through with Yahart. Big carry here from Reece Kennedy. He's got a good offload as well. Need to be aware of that.
Better from the home side. Steve McNamara high up in the back of the main stand here, looking on.
That was a penalty. And there's a bit of late contact. It could have also been done, London, for Adebayo running behind his own player and just getting caught up. Again, he's another player that was really strong last week, especially in the second half. I thought he was fantastic. And again, the early players are going in their favour. The opening 5 minutes.
Leyland, another ever-present for the Broncos, will find touch. Now he gets his hands on the ball, moves it infield, taken forward. Campagnolo moves it wide. Here's Natoli. He's a back row really playing in the centre, so he's got plenty of size, Ethan Natoli. Kershaw missed the trip to Hull KR last week. Here's Marcus Stock, takes it in. 12 out from the line. Davis waits at dummy half. There's a switch from Rourke, looking to get to the left-hand side. Here now is Campagnolo. There's Rourke back on the inside, trying to get through. He's just a yard short. Just short of the line, Rourke. You can see that plan unfolding. Here now goes Campagnolo. The kick deflected, picked up. Was it played at? Referee says play on. And that'll be a tackle 10 metres out from the line. But the Broncos are asking a few questions here. Dean Parata takes the ball into contact. Busquets wraps him up 6 away. Last one here. Davis waits. Options left and right. Leyland to the right, but they're going left here. Campagnolo again gets the pass away to Bassett. Big chance here. Great last-ditch defence. And they'll hold them out. The Broncos held up on the last, right on the whitewash.
Well, again, excellent set from them, wasn't it? What about the pass selection from Campagnolo to just hit the centre out wide? Quality play, finding Bassett, just trying to get over the line. Good, strong defence from Catalan to prevent them. Again, it was good defence from Catalan. Josh Rourke, well, doesn't he look dangerous so far in the opening 6 minutes of this game?
He started very well indeed. The Dragons are blowing a bit. 7 gone here. They've been doing a lot of defending, but so far so good for them.
Well, big communication's key. In any good defensive side, you've got to make sure that you surround yourself with good defensive players and just let them know what you're going to do. Whether you're going to come off the line, whether you're going to jam in.
See McNamara's side looking to close in on a potential home playoff. There's still a lot going to happen. 7 rounds remaining, including Magic in a fortnight, where Catalans play Hull KR. What a big game that's going to be. They went to Golden Point a couple of weeks ago, those two. Dragons are up towards halfway. Da Costa gets the ball away. Nice pass back on the inside. They'll do well to hang on to that, and they don't hang on to it in the end. Navarre couldn't take it in, and Kershaw will bring it back up to the 40. Jinking his way across the field and eventually put to ground 5 short of halfway.
You know, give a big pat on the back to Marcus Stock here, who just comes in and clutched that play down. He was aware of the play, what was going to unfold. He's another one of those players. Doesn't get the plaudits, but ever present, and he's been one of the players who just keeps on chewing those meters up, coming up with defensive efforts like that.
They'll be happy to get Dean Parata back in the starting lineup. Here now, good hands again. Rourke into the line, finds Kershaw. Nowhere really for Kershaw to go. He'll have to take the tackle. But again, the Broncos advancing over the halfway line and beyond. Natoli spears the pass to Campagnolo, finds Parata, who gets it to Leyland. Leyland moves it wide to Bassett. Bassett, the defence sliding across in front of him, will get the ball back to Leyland. Leyland now looking, trying to duck his way through, but he's tackled 22 away. And he'll be put to the ground here. Still a couple left for the Broncos. Bright start, but can they turn it into points? They're attacking short side. Now the kick over the top. Kennedy was the one after it. And in the end, Tompkins collects it. And Tompkins now will look to try and launch a counter. Gets the ball away inside his 10. They've still not gone to ground yet, the Dragons. Eventually they will. 15 off their own line.
He saw that play unfolding, didn't he, Sam Tompkins? He knew exactly what was going to come back. Reece Kennedy had called for that ball to be kicked back towards the sticks, but he was aware of the danger, aware of the threat. And again, it's still good play from the Broncos. They're going set for set with Catalan here and really taking the challenge to them.
Yeah, but the Dragons, fair play, have defended it pretty well thus far. Da Costa gets it away. Navarrete holds on this time, just short of halfway. Had a spell with the Broncos. Romain Navarrete here now is Farge, gets the ball away, taken over halfway. Not been down this end too often in the opening 9.5 minutes, the Dragons. Farge is going to hoist it high. Rourke at the back has a look at the sideline. He's going to let it bounce. Oh, it's hit him and gone in a touch. That hit him. He couldn't quite get there. Now this, I would imagine, is going to be the Dragons' ball, because Rourke went to collect it. The sideline was clearly in his mind there.
Do you know, it was a great kick, wasn't it, from Theo Farge? And you could just see it just takes a wicked bounce and bounces back into him. Like you said, goes out of the field of play. Catalan will get the ball. And this is hey, boys, hey. They're going to make sure that they come up with the right answers here.
Well, the Broncos have had 10 minutes of the ball, couldn't score. The Dragons get their first opportunity here. Dragons won here earlier in the season, 34-0, round 2. It's Farge, no runners outside him, has to take the tackle. They got that little bit of communication wrong over on that far side. Da Costa gets it away now to Garcia. Short pass, Busquets, he's wrapped up. A couple of metres out from the line. Da Costa looking around. Tompkins is swinging to the right-hand side as we speak. It's a poor pass, and that's been knocked on, I think. It's all to play for. Dragons have got it back, and the referee said it was knocked on. And look at the reaction of the Broncos players. They are delighted, but that looked a little bit disjointed from Catalan.
Yeah, it come from the sloppy play from the play of the ball there. Da Costa just loses the ball out of his hands. Garcia's under an awful lot of pressure, and then it's just sheer weight of numbers to come down. Reece Kennedy just forcing that error along with one of his teammates.
But even on play one, Terry, the ball found its way to the hands of Theo Farge. He had nobody to pass it to.
Well, that's it. Probably you're looking for who's going to call, who's going to command the play, and he's the one who's managing everything. He's the heartbeat of the side, really, Theo Farge.
Oh, no, that is a disaster for Maludi, but they're offside. He's got lucky there, Hakim Maludi.
Oh, he plays on the edge all the time, doesn't he? Look, and I'm sure that he has that time again. He'd catch this ball and do a better job. I think he feels the pressure. He's got his arms out. Before he even caught that ball, he's more interested in the ref blowing for them being offside. Focus on your job, catch the ball and then go. But that's a big kick. That's
a great touch finder from Ollie Leyland. Here goes Adebayo then. Bounces off one. Goes again. It's interesting that now the Broncos are starting to get some key components back, the likes of Parata, the likes of Josh Rourke. They do look more competitive. No, it's been a tough old year for them, given everything that's happened off the field. Well, they still turn up for each other week in, week out. Here's Stock now, 25 away. Can they get points? They would love to get the lead here. And Davis will get it away. Campagnolo's been busy. Looks for the dummy. Almost through the line, just couldn't get the pass away to Lovell. They'll play a set restart here, so they're going to get another set 15 out. Oh, no, Parata. That is another unforced error. Championship joint player of the year last year. That's the type of error you don't see him make too often.
No, you'll talk to the coach and you listen to the coach and he'll say that what's really hurt you this year, and it'll be simple errors like that, penalties that they give away, not respecting where they are on the field. I'm really disappointed with that. They had a crack at the line, they had another set restart, and they make an error on player one.
Heads in, boys, let's go.
And like you said, that it's coming from one of the better players, that Dean Pratt. Every time you watch him, he's fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, well, disappointment for London. A let off for the Dragons. Riding a look a little bit early on here. Davis will carry forward. The trouble for London, and Mike Eccles is keen to emphasise this when we speak to him, it's about playing for 80 minutes. They haven't quite been able to do that this season.
Like I said before, Matt, it's the speed of the game that catches them out. They play well in patches, but nailing that 80-minute performance, they've probably only done it once this year. Is that
that's
a loose offload? It looks like a mistake.
It is another mistake. This time it's Garcia trying to force the issue. Now, London would not have expected this much ball in the opening 13.5 minutes, and now it's getting to the point where they need to put some points on the board to emphasise this advantage they've had.
Let's credit Sam Davis as well, the hooker, for for them. Mike Eccles knows his side's forcing him into errors. This is where he wants to play. This is where the game plan would have been based on. In his own half, he would have talked about low-risk players, getting to the kick and then defending that next set. This is where the training ground moves come off for them.
A push at the scrum. Ball comes out. Bit of a mess all round, and James Vella says, come on, we'll do that again.
Well, you'd imagine now that this London side will know exactly what's on. All the forwards now will bind tight, pull tight, dig the studs in the ground and expect another push.
Here now, Campagnolo out the back to Rourke. Rourke with a big dummy, wrapped up, tackled 25 away. Kershaw in at dummy half, gets it away. Campagnolo finds Parata, drops it back for Kennedy. Kennedy turns and spins, finds his front, wants a quick play of the ball. He's going to get one as well. That gives Davis, gets it away to Parata. Here now, Leyland, short pass out of Bailly. Good tackle, Fars needed to hang on there. Spurabishe around the legs as well. Here now is Parata, gets it away. Rourke has a look. Just offloads the ball back inside to Stock. Stock 10 metres out from the line. Still going, will fall 4 or 5 metres away. Plays the ball, Davis one-handed pickup. Gets it away to Leyland. Leyland finds Rourke now. Rourke's going to kick through. There looks to be too much on it. It was the right idea, but he just got too much on the kick.
Yeah, so disappointed. Josh Roy turns around, acknowledges his mistake to his teammates, kicking on the fourth play. He just saw that space behind and he thought if he gets the right weight on it, there could be an opening try. Kershaw just couldn't quite get there. But again, it's a good passage of play from London, but yet again, they've come away without any points. Sooner or later, with all this pressure that they're putting on Catalan, they need to score some points.
They do indeed. The Dragons will get their turn, you would imagine, of possession. Yaha. Ball brought forward now towards the halfway line. Navarre dumped to the ground. Da Costa will play it now. Gets it to Farge. Drops the ball back. Taken forward there by Sirenen. Wrapped up on halfway. Da Costa gets it now to Busquets. Busquets got runners outside him. Goes route one. Big carry from the front row. Good carry as well. Inside the Broncos 30, Da Costa, Morg with him. Morg looking on the outside to Seguier, wrapped up 11 metres away. Last tackle incoming here. Da Costa at dummy half, they're working short side. Morg gets it away. Yaha, I think he put his foot in touch, you know, there. The flag's gone up. I think Fuad Yaha had his foot on the whitewash, and that will be the turnover.
Yeah, he lost his focus on where exactly he was, and the touch judge right on the spot. As soon as he catches this ball, like you said, his left foot's already touching that white line. He's trying to use all his power to step off and come on the inside of Kershaw. This is going to be a tough set here now for London.
It is. And this is where they could be vulnerable. Can they come up with a big set? 17 gone, 0-0 here. Round 20 of the Betfred Super League. What a round it's been as well. OKR top of the pile after that big win at Warrington on Friday. Don't forget, Wigan against Leigh, Tuesday night. You'll see that live on Sky Sports. Oh, there's an error here. There's an error, and it is a knock-on. And you just wondered, were London vulnerable? And Bassett spilled the ball at the play of the ball, and the Dragons are back where they want to be, 20 off the line.
You just knew, didn't you, that set of 6 that Catalan were going to defend was going to be like the opening set of 6, where the metres just weren't made from London. And before that mistake, just making 13 metres.
Righto, boys, on the shot clock. Will, keep your knees out, right?
Scrum play then.
Keep that ruck speed where it is, boys.
For the Dragons, what can they bring on the back of this? Da Costa's waiting at the base of the scrum. He will get his hands on it, finds more, gets it away here on this near side. Laguerre takes it in, he's wrapped up. Tompkins finds Seguier. Seguier will try and bump his way inside the 10. He's wrapped up right on the line. Da Costa waits at dummy half. All spread to the left, to the right here, sorry. There's a ball now with Busquets. Again, goes it alone. Attracts 3 defenders to put him down. Da Costa waits. 5 out. Garcia, the decoy, finds Farge. Here's Tompkins with a step. Looking to cut back inside. Adebayo got him by the bootlaces and didn't let go. And now the Dragons will come back across the centre field. Garcia steps and tackled by Parata. 10 out in front of the post. Last one here. Dragons not asked too many questions in this set. What can they produce at the end of it? Here's Morg now. Rolls a kick through. Campagnolo collects it, and he'll bring it back up to the 10 where he's tackled. Not the greatest set on attack from the Dragons.
No, but do you know, I want to give some credit to London. I was watching exactly what they were doing. Every single tackle that they went up, first contact was always up around the ball. There was no leg tackles from anyone. You don't want them landing on the front, getting up, playing the ball really quickly. And it was a solid defensive set from them. And they get confidence with that as well now, Mark.
Here they go down the short side with Lovell. Played every Super League round. He got the cup off, but he's been in action in the Super League every week, Will Lovell. Here's Davis, gets the ball away. Campagnolo's eyeing up I thought he was going to go for the 40-20, then when he went for the low raking kick, look at the bounce it got, all the way through to Davis. Davis will bring it forward, he's wrapped up on the 30. And the Broncos will look now to put the squeeze back on the Dragons as we approach the halfway point of the first half, still awaiting the opening points.
Well, and the Broncos will be I was just about working with the referee and making sure that they catch hold of the players there and just buy a bit of time, letting the teammates get back to the 10. Big Jordan Desiree now coming onto the field. He brings some big impact.
He does. Kick for touch then. Dragons back on the attack. They'll start inside the 30. Tap from Laguerre, finds Morg. Desiree takes it forward. 20 away. Da Costa finds Farge, finds Bosquet. Starting to get a bit of joy, isn't he, up top, Julien Bosquet. Again, takes 3 to hold him up, and they can't knock him to the ground. He wrestles them off and plays it quickly. Da Costa now finds Morg, centre field, uses the decoy runner through the hands, tip pass to Laguerre. Laguerre pass one, looking for the offload. Campagnolo got just enough of him. Couple of metres out from the line, eventually he goes to ground. Seguier jumps in at dummy half. Tompkins waits at first receiver. He'll get his hands on it now, Tompkins. Dummies, goes it alone, gets a one-handed offload away to Farge. Farge now goes for the gap, looking for a score. He got 2 here earlier in the season, Theo Farge. Da Costa waits, looks one way, fires it to Busquets. Can he find an offload? He's trying. And desperately the Broncos hang on for the first time there. Look like the Dragons had them, but they couldn't get the ball away. Here now is Tompkins. Tompkins floats the kick over for Laguerre. Ball on the ground, went backwards, picked up by the Broncos. They get it back on their own line. It's still 0-0.
Well, the scramble's good. Their effort is first class from London, but you just think that they're just on the ropes at the minute. They're just struggling to get forward here. Play the ball quickly.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah. And that'll certainly help them as well.
Jordan Desiree there lifting the leg. The tackle was nearly complete.
Well, job was done. He didn't need to do that, did he? Like you said, 2 men in, he comes in, he just lifts him up, puts him into that dangerous position. The referee straight away, James Vella, just blows the whistle.
Well, thankfully for Lee Kershaw, who was already on the ground, so there was no real danger there, but it's just a tackle that didn't need to be made. So the kick gets them up to the 30. Natoli finds Campagnolo, finds Davis, who goes short. Centre field, Butler, who's on off the bench. He's wrapped up 35 out from his own line. Here now is Leyland, short pass Adebayi. Adebayi carries, he's wrapped up. Davis finds Parata. Parata gets it away. Campagnolo drops it back for Will Lovell. Goes past Busquets. Will Lovell with the footwork up towards halfway. Eventually brought down centre field by Da Costa. Davis is on his bike. Looks for the short pass to Dean Parata. Gets it away. Here now is Kennedy. Fires it wide to Natoli. Natoli back to Kershaw. Kershaw is going to be tackled by Tompkins. Good hands there from the Broncos. Best we've seen from them, ball in hand. Good work up the middle of the field. Now they move it to the centre again. Campagnolo finds Leyland, gets it away. Can they get a pass away? Rourke? No. Great read. Tom Davis had to be as well. Rushed in off the wing. If he gets that wrong, the Broncos could well have been in down their left-hand side. Here now is Campagnolo. High kick. Tompkins has got time. Will collect it on his line. Spins to the ground. And he'll get it 5 out from his own line. Good play from the Broncos.
Outstanding play, wasn't it? Come from one end of the field to the other. Tom Davis, when he pulls the trigger, he gets it right 9 times out of 10. And that's the side that London are always looking to exploit. On the long shift, they're looking at getting over to Tom Davies' side.
Broncos having to work their way out of their own, making the Dragons work their own way out of their own end here. This has been a good start from London. Oh, but they undo more good work.
That's hitting the sides around the ground. You know, when they give that penalty away, just that second effort, you just can't do that. And it's an easy penalty for them.
Kick for touch is a good one. Julian Besquet has gone for a breather for the Dragons. You just wonder how many chances London can afford to pass up here.
Well, it's when Catalan rotate the bigger forward, so like Chris Satay now who's on the ball, they've got to deal with him. The likes of him, Jared Wallace, Jordan Desiree, who's on the field. The three big men that do like punching holes up centre field.
Here they go. With Garcia, he's going to draw a penalty as well. High shot, he didn't like it. A bit of pushing and shoving, and this will be a penalty. 35 out.
Ben Garcia just taking exception then to the London defenders. Was it Butler who just comes in, just hits him just a bit late as the referee had already called the play?
Tompkins puts one out of the ground over on the far side. And here now come the Dragons. Desiree will drive it forward. Gets through Butler's attempted tackle. 15 out from the line. Da Costa waits to play. A set restart here for the Dragons. So a fresh set here. Garcia runs it forward. 5-6 metres away. Da Costa at dummy half. Looks to get the ball out now to Theo Fage. Tompkins is there with him. Tompkins goes short here. The ball goes out wide. It was played out. It's going to be picked up by London, but it was touched by a London hand in mid-flight, and that will be another set of 6 for the visitors.
Well, another set that they have to deal with. But a set that they have been dealing with. We're just looking at the couple of the bigger fellas, though, now, Matt, in a London shirt. They look gassed, some of them. And just 10 metres from the line, they've got to come up with the answers again in this another set of 6 that they've got to deal with.
14 minutes remaining in the opening half. Didn't think we'd be 0-0 at this stage, but here we are.
Heads in, boys.
Now they're 4 on 3 to the left of the scrum here, the Dragons. You'd imagine Da Costa will make an extra pair of hands at the base of the scrum as well. He gets it to Morg. Morg dummies and goes alone. And Will Lovell.
That's pressure from the inside.
Well, there's a set restart there, but I think the Broncos will take that. Here now is Sarte trying to power his way to the line. Da Costa to Morg, finds Fage, finds Tompkins through the hands. Aspero Bichet is wrapped up by Leyland. 5 out from the line, far side of the ground. Ball fired back to Tompkins. Tompkins uses a couple of decoys, uses Sarte, but they're all over him, the black shirts. 3 on them. 11 out from the line. Eventually, Kennedy gets his man to the ground. Da Costa finds Tompkins. Tompkins, not the best pass. Picked up by Laguerre. No real damage done. He'll bring it back and tackle 15 away. But at the moment, they're not quite clicking, the Dragons. Can they get some points here? Here is Garcia. Desiree drives it forward. He's inside the 10. Last one. Da Costa looks and comes. He's going short with Sarte. Sarte going for the power play. And the Broncos, fair play. Their defence holds firm.
You know, outstanding. Theo Fage was set up on the right-hand side. He's looking for the kick. They come up with a drop-off play to big Chris Sarte, who's freshly onto the field. Just can't make any inroads, but again, it just sucks that juice out of those big forwards in the middle for London. Got a bit of a job to do here now. Just make any decent inroads. A couple of the players will have to just keep wording the tackles, get to the kick, big boot, turn Sam Tompkins round, and have a good, decent chase.
Good carry up towards the 20. Garcia and Seguier. Referee's called held. They're going to have to let go. They do eventually. Here now is Maludi. Maludi can't get an offload away there.
Get square.
Ball out centre field. Here's Dean Parata. That's a good carry. Runs at Garcia up to the 40. Last one. Need a good kick here. Campagnolo is their go-to man. Sends it downfield. What's the bounce like? It bounces away from Davis and then still keeps bouncing and rolling. Has a bit of a juggle. He's going to have to run it out of his own in goal here, and he'll bring it out, and that's a result for the Broncos. They get it 5 off the line.
No, they'll take any look, won't they? A bouncing ball's dangerous. And it certainly didn't go in favour of Tom Davis now, and they're just turning the big Catalan forwards around. Talking about London players been low on energy about 5 or 10 minutes ago. You look at some of these big forwards now for Catalan, trying to get back behind the ball to bring it forward.
Ball works its way forward. The head rocks back in the challenge. Ball now works its way across to that far side. Is brought forward. Last one. They're still inside the 40 here. Now the ball will go to Tompkins, who right-footed goes high downfield. Kershaw backpedals, will collect it on the full. 10 off his own line. Brings it forward, a wall of white in front of him. These are a big 10 minutes incoming here in the context of this game.
You know, is this the day that London can finally put a full 80-minute performance together? So if they get to half-time, like we said before, at the start of the game, that they scored just before half-time and just after half-time against Hull KR. They look really good. Nice offload.
Here's Tison. He gets it away. Tip pass from Campagnolo. Bit of a juggle from Kershaw. If that had been a clean pass, he might have had a chance to run down the sideline there, Kershaw. But enterprising stuff. Tison gets it away. Here's Campagnolo now. Finds Butler in the middle. He runs it forward.
Nice
Great carry.
Nice carry.
There's a lot to like about this opening half an hour from the Broncos. Can they put some points on here? Jacob Jones is on off the bench as well. 25 out. Last one. Tison looks around him. Leyland, well, it wasn't supposed to go to Butler. It does go to Leyland. Now the chase is onside. They're looking to put pressure on. The ball's juggled. Bounces up. Tompkins gets there. And I think they are going to be, well, that is going to be the turnover. 10 off the line.
Yeah, was it Hakeem Maludi who makes a play and just knocks the ball forward? Well, it's a contest. Whenever it goes up in the air, you've got to make sure that you challenge. But Hakeem Maludi just knocks the ball forward. And again, Mike Eccles, I'm sure, will be really impressed with what he's seen from his side. Turning the ball over near Catalan's line, be really disciplined, be well connected. Strong challenges like that will certainly help them.
We've just seen on their last 2 sets bowling, and Terry, a couple of really good offloads in the middle of the field. You know, not forced offloads, good quality offloads.
Will Lovell's made a big difference in this first half. His offloading game has been targeting the smaller players. He's a big towering man who likes that offload.
There's Aria, gets up to the 30. Ball now to Sarte. Runs it forward. Tackle made centre field. Gets him to the ground, and more importantly on his back. Allows the Broncos to control the play of the ball. Short pass here, taken forward. Tackle is made on Wallace, the new recruit from the Dolphins. Here goes Farge, bit of room to run. Thumps downfield, Rourke under it, will catch it on the full. Rourke now looks to counter, gets it away to Maludi. Maludi puts his head through the gap, gets up to just short of the 20. And now the Broncos will play the ball. And here is Kershaw again.
Oh, nice and composed at the back, Josh Rourke. As soon as he got hold of that ball, he's looking to beat a man and offload the ball to a man who's in a better position than himself.
Good carry there from Natoli. Tison gets it away to Campagnolo. Back on the inside here. Rourke gets it away. Lovell. Oh, that pass was forced. It was the right idea. Kershaw's got nowhere to go. Rourke makes an extra player up for him. And Rourke now will find a gap, and he's away. Now he's got support. He's got Campagnolo on his inside. He's got Tison. He's trying to go around Tompkins. That was the wrong option.
He's gone away from the support. He's gone away. He saw the try line. Wow. Big shot that time again.
He would. Here is Campagnolo now. Short pass to Leyland. Gets it wide. Will Adebayo get a bounce? He will. Gets a pass away. Did it touch Bassett? I think it did. It did touch Bassett. And the Broncos there have blown a certain try-scoring opportunity. Rourke through the line. He has to pass that ball on the inside.
Do you know, Will Lovell with the rush pass down the bottom. Then Josh Rourke gets the ball. He's looking for support. All of a sudden, he can feel Fuad Yaha. He's got to try and go towards his team, but again, you've got to credit Fuad Yaha. He puts pressure on Rourke. to change the angle and go on the outside and try and beat Sam Tompkins.
Doctor's still on here, boys.
Wow. They're not going away. They're certainly not going away.
Scrums in here, boys. Thanks, boys.
No, he's got a lot of things going on in his mind at the minute, Josh Rock. What should he have done then? Should have tried to get to Sam Tompkins, should have kicked the ball in field. Had two players pushing up. There was only Fuad Yahad chasing back then. If buts and maybes.
Stay there, bud. Don't leave early. Josh, all the way in. Out.
How have they not put some points on the board, the Broncos? Now, next job, keep out the Dragons. Ball with the Dragons. Da Costa gets it away. Here's Wallace. Short pass, Sarte almost through the line. He's lost that. Ball's being knocked out of his grasp. And the Broncos will get it back. Well, just as it looked like the Dragons were going to get through, somebody got a hand on that and knocked it out of Sarte's palm.
You like the play, don't you? From Wallace to Chris Sarte, but like you say, made the mistake. Well, Catalan are certainly inviting London into this game, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it was Adebayo in the tackle who got the arm in there. Here now on the angle is Bassett. Bassett slicing across the field, still going.
Elric's move. He's dead.
Tisson, short side play on here to Campagnolo. Puts the brakes on, does well to evade one. Now he's probing the middle of the field. That's Davis to take it in. 20 away here. Broncos knocking on the door again here. A set restart as well. Desiree holds them down. Too long. Here goes Butler now up the middle. Big chance this for the Broncos. Butler's begging for someone to pass it to. There was nobody there.
Move. Hit the line.
Tisson has made an impact. Gets it away now. Campagnolo, short pass. Here's Raw. Raw one-handed pass finds Butler. Butler now fancies a carry himself. Butler's wrapped up a couple of metres away, and now another penalty. Now, do you take the two here, Terry O'Connor? They turned it down earlier on.
Well, look, you keep going. Just looking at the reaction from some of the players. Will Lovell just clapping and applauding everything that's going on from his side. You'll keep the pressure on. You keep on going. Butler's had a couple of chances in that set of six. Wow, they look strong, they look powerful, they look fit in this game.
They're coming back here for a late contact hit. And this is just to the left of the post, but they fancy more than two here, the Broncos. There's no kicking tee coming on from Mike Eccles on the sideline. They're going for it here. 5 to go to the break.
Clean it up. Very careful, that word.
I don't think many envisaged the first 35 minutes we've seen so far here. So they've decided to go for it, the Broncos. Can they come up with some points? A genuine opportunity. Jones gets another set restart. Adebayo tries to power his way over, but Farr's, credit to him, stood his ground.
I'd love to see him a bit wider on the outside shoulder of Theo Farr's, challenge him then with a one-on-one.
Yeah, he had support on the inside, didn't he? And the contact was good. Here now is Leyland. Leyland to Campagnolo. Campagnolo drops it back for Rourke. Rourke, a willing runner. Tackled 8 metres away from the line. Tisson in at dummy half. It's been a weight of Broncos pressure here. Campagnolo wrapped up by Tompkins. Plays the ball. Tompkins is in the way. Tisson will play it now. Gets it to Davis. Davis, short pass. Gets it to Jones. It's over! Jacob Jones scores! First try of the afternoon. The Broncos turned down a certain 2, and they might just be coming away with 6. The Broncos in front here. Much the delight of the London faithful. It's Jacob Jones who's over. Broncos lead the Dragons by 4 points to 0.
Well, the substitutes come onto the field to make a real impact, hasn't he, for his side. Look, the belief is growing. You could see the belief growing. They're making more meters. Catalan players are falling off tackles. And Jacob Jones and the rest of his pack are doing a decent job on a big set of forwards where you just go forward. He just comes on a little crash ball on the outside of Sam Davis, who's been really putting himself about in this game. And I've been ever so impressed with the way that this London side have just answered all the questions. Last week they were really poor the opening 15 minutes against Hull KR, but they finished off brightly, and Mike Eccles will be really proud of this first half performance, the best of the year.
Yeah, must be. Take it till the 37th minute to get the points, and now Ollie Leyland He's right in front of the post. He's going to take his time here. He's just getting some refreshments on. It's a warm day. And this for a 6-point advantage. And I don't think, Terry, anybody watching this game, either at home or here at the stadium, can deny that London have been the better team.
They've been outstanding. Been really impressive, and watched them quite a number of games this year down in the capital. And every time you come down here, there's passages of play you think, wow, this is a team, if they can just string it together and just play the game well, like Campagnola, Ollie Leyland, Josh Raw, Sam Davis, all doing a decent job this year.
Leyland sends one out into the car park. 6 points to 0. Jacob Jones' try is converted. Well, they're making plenty of noise here, the London fans, and it all came about. Teesson it was, gets it to Davis, and Davis just got between two big men on the line. That created the gap, and Jones was good enough to get through it.
Well, the fullback Sam Tompkins was caught at the ruck area, and that nice little twos play with Sam Davis to Jacob Jones was enough to score the opening try of the game in favour of London.
Morg will kick deep. Right, the Broncos have got to survive this next set. They want a no-error set here. Desiree makes the tackle. 12 off the Broncos line. Ball here with Maludi. Maludi skips across, runs at Morg, wrapped up on the 20.
There'll be a big call from his teammates, then keep hold of it. Aki Maludi, well known for an offload.
Lovell takes it forward.
Jared Jordan, hold. Go. Well done, boys.
Teesson finds Jones. Jones, a try scorer, pumps his legs, finds another couple of meters up towards the 40. Teesson just outside the 40. He's kicked in behind Yaha. Oh, gets an awful bounce. He wanted that to stop there. Teesson just got too much on the kick. And it's a 20 metres, 7 tackle restart. This may well be the last set of the opening half.
Look, you'd still take that. Even though Catalan have got 7 tackles, London are really backing themselves defensively. Well, the spacings are really good for them. There's an awful lot of communication. The wingers as well are doing a decent job for London, just pushing the players centre field to ride these big challenges coming forward. Nice carry from Wallace. Jacob Jones just trying to wrestle him to the ground. Chris Satay now. He's a big man as well, isn't he? Two of the biggest in Wallace and Chris Satay.
Acosta over halfway finds Farge, drops it back for Surinen. Surinen will carry inside the 40. Big 50 seconds here for the Broncos. Can they hold on to their lead? Wallace gets it away to Morg. Short pass Seguier, wrapped up, but only 13, 12, 10 metres out from the line. Still got a couple of tackles left in this set here. The Dragons looking to return fire and respond before the break. Tompkins has it. They've got numbers outside. Farge into the line, runs a kick through. Maludi might let this go. Eventually just has to touch it dead, and that might well do it for the Broncos. There was a touch on it, but time is going to beat the Dragons, and the Broncos are going to be going in at half-time with a 6 points to 0 advantage here. What a first 40 minutes it's been for Mike Eccles and his team. They've kept the Dragons out here. The hooter goes in the background, and Mike Eccles will make his way down. He's had to serve up some tough team talks in his season in Super League, but he'll be proud as punch of his players here. Jacob Jones' try has got the London Broncos in front in a half really that they dominated. They couldn't quite put points on the board. The past few weeks they're back on home soil here, and so far so good. Are they about to make it a second win, or will the Dragons turn it around? So much to be decided in the concluding game of the Super League round 20. Ollie Leyland will get us underway, and he will kick towards the try line. What have the Dragons got second half? They'll need a little bit more fire, a little bit more strike than they showed in that first 40 minutes.
And I think you'll see a bit more intent in some of the early carries early on in this game. London, don't change anything. You were exceptional in that first half. Don't pat yourselves on the back for the 40-minute performance. Pat yourselves on the back for an 80-minute performance. Well, again, just some big carries here, just nice and direct from the forwards from Catalan, just making big inroads, getting over the advantage line with ease.
Adebayo trying to slow the play of the ball down here. Sarte, the decoy runner. Wallace gets it away. Seguin, they've got to an edge here. Ball round the corner. Here's Laguerre, gets it away. Yaha, foot race for the corner. Can Rourke stop him? Did Rourke get him in touch? The flag hasn't gone up, and did he get this down, Yaha? Has Rourke done enough? The reaction of the Broncos players, they think that Rourke has come up with a blockbusting try-saving tackle. Let's hand this one upstairs to the video referee.
We have a live call of no try on field. So, I just want to go into the tackle first of all. That is a genuine attempt to tackle, so there's no foul. So I'm just going to roll it on from here. Now, at this point, I lose his back leg. So I'm just going to flip it to camera 1. And if we go on from here, I can see there, if we go on, that leg there by the Catalan player is on the touchline. Thank you, I've now made my decision.
One look is all it took. Well, Josh Rourke has been wowing Super League with his try scoring. Terry O'Connor, he has just come up with an almighty try saver there for the Broncos.
Look, exceptional effort. Just get your body in front of that big man, forward Yaha. Denies him the try. Even though he fumbles the ball, he'd gone on the sideline, and you know, they came out of the blocks firing. That's what he expected from Catalan. The forwards getting over the advantage line with ease, playing through the line. The nice offload. Laguerre does a decent job to set you forward Yaha free. But great effort, great shot from Josh Rourke. Well, I thought he was exceptional with ball in hand in the first half. He just showed what he can do in defence.
Talk about getting your body in front there. Leyland is up against Sarte. That's somewhat of a mismatch in size.
And that's not really what you want. Do you don't want on a slow play the ball. You don't want your halfback carrying the ball like that, so close to your line. Well, 10 out of 10 for bravery, but you need some of your bigger fellas carrying here.
It's a better carry, but they're burning up the tackles. That's 3 gone in the set. They're only, 16 off their own line. Ball played forward. Tisson gets it to Jones, a try scorer. Sarte makes another tackle there. Now they'll play it to Leyland, short to Kennedy. Can Kennedy find an offload? No, he can't. Oh, he's lost it. Was that a 2-player tackle? No, it wasn't. Now James Vella just took a time that needed a word from his assistant on the sideline, and they've got a penalty, and that comes at a very good time for London.
Yeah, well, the touchage on the far side called it, didn't he? Give some help to James Vella, the referee. Called it that the ball was straight. Thought that Chris Sarte got away with a penalty, and you can just see that it just runs away with that ball, Wallace.
Could be a potential blow for the Broncos. Dean Parata's gone off for head injury assessment. Hopefully he'll be okay. Leyland to Adebayo. Adebayo trying to get over the top of Farge, who again stands his ground.
But again, as a big fella like Adebayo is, you want an early ball so he can pick his line where he's running.
Oh, Leyland's pass knocked on. It's a little bit unnecessary, that, down the short side, and that's what they weren't doing. We saw those stats at half-time, 90% completion. They can't afford errors like that.
Just don't go through the motions. Don't force that pass. If you can't get it and you can't see it because there's a body there, don't pass the ball. Just take your medicine. Like I said, the play earlier, like Adebayo, I just want to see him early on. I want to see him like with a 5-10 metre run up, picking out the man.
I think it's fair to say Mike was not pretty happy there, Mike Eccles.
Because that wasn't happening in the first half. To get him the lead, and why we're waxing lyrical about them at half time and at the back end of the first half, they weren't playing like that.
It was an unforced error, that. It was a loose error, wasn't it, from the Broncos? Oh, the Dragons going to make them pay. Here goes Desiree now over the halfway line. The Costa waits. The sun beaming down here in South London. It's a wonderful afternoon for the Super League. Here now is Tompkins. Shows and goes. Gets it away here now. Aspero Biche gets it away to Davis. Davis cuts back in. Danger here. The Dragons on the march downfield. Davis is wrapped up. Aspero Biche finds Tompkins. Tompkins gets it away now. They're moving it through the hands to Morg. Morg with a miss out pass to Laguerre. Good tackle round the legs, had to be as well. 5 out from the line. Broncos are hanging on here. The Dragons looking to test them now. Come back to the centre of the field. Taken in by Seguier. 5 out from the line. Last tackle. They're loaded up. Tompkins and Farge to the right of play, but they're going left. DaCosta, it opens up for him. DaCosta's over the line. Did he get this one down? The ref's going to hand this one upstairs. Now the decision on field could be crucial here. He says no try. We once again go to Ben Taylor, the video referee.
So the live call is no try on field. We're going to see if the ball does get down. At that point, it is up. And it's still up. You can clearly see it's up when those players come in. We'll keep going on this where the ball is. I think this is the only angle that I'll get anything from. I'll try can't see the ball at all on this. I can there. But again, the best angle is, I believe, the first one I had, which is 9. If you see it where it is, it's on its side, so chances of it getting down are less than it being on the apex of the ball. There's all those hands underneath. It's still there. We can still see that it was on its side, and it's still up at that point. And if I just drag it on, James has then blown his whistle, so that then ends things. Thank you. I've now made my decision.
Again, just a quick look from Ben Taylor. James Vella is called spot on field there. He got the call right. DaCosta did open up for him, but he just couldn't get to ground quick enough.
Thought a bit of panic set in from London on the line, then played 4 minutes, gone to the video referee on 2 occasions in this second half, gifting possession over to them. Nate Catalan worked really hard to get the ball and to have these chances down near the line.
To respect the ball here, the Broncos. The Dragons are going hunting here. They're trying to force errors out of this London side.
That's you.
Play it here. Bassett will carry. Dragged to the ground by 3 Dragon defenders.
Look, and you knew this was coming from Catalan. They were going to have a say early on in this game. And it's so important now for London to get to the kick. Nice quick play of the ball.
Here's Lovell. That's a great carry. 12 metres downfield. He wants a quick play of the ball now. He felt he was held down there. T-Son gets it away. Kennedy's second carry of the set. He's just up towards the halfway line. So they've got a bit of room here. Leyland. No, they're going to Campagnolo. He's going to send it high. Downfield. Tompkins waits. Perfectly positioned. Catches on the full. Gets it away to Davis. Davis runs and he's taken down by Bassett and Adebayi. And London, I think, will be happy to turn the ball over 20 metres, off the Catalans' line.
Well, they've all got to work really hard here defensively.
Move, stay here.
Get up as a line, press hard.
Elricks, just stay out of the way.
Be disciplined. The first up contact was really good in that first half.
Halt.
And then Chris Sate now just trying to chew up those metres centre field.
Wrapped up on halfway. T-Son clamping the ball.
Release.
DaCosta short for Desiree. Desiree tries to pump his legs, get him through the gap. He's wrapped up. They're 30 away here. Last tackle. Ball now goes to Tompkins, who's under pressure. Gets the ball up high. Maloudi's under pressure. Jumps and gets it. 5 off his own line. Good chase. Aspirobishe makes the tackle, but Maloudi comes up with the ball.
Well, good take from Maloudi at the back. The forwards from Catalan are doing a really good job. Just playing off the ruck. Straight up carries, landing on the front, playing the ball quickly. Giving all the halves and Sam Tompkins at the back the ability to play on the front foot.
That's a good carry from Kershaw, taking a couple of big men back a few metres there. Every metre hard-earned at the moment, and now a penalty. The Dragons jump offside, and you have to credit Kershaw there. He gets a bit of go forward in that tackle, and all of a sudden the Catalans are forced into an error.
Well, like you said, his metres after contact was pretty good then from Kershaw. And Catalan just trying to impose themselves defensively on London and just stood in front of the referee. And that's a penalty that they'll take. David Hughes, who you spoke to at half-time, will be pretty relieved that they've got through the opening 7 minutes of this second half without conceding.
Leyland to Adebayi. Rourke was loitering with intent out the back. They couldn't find him. Adebayi again, more post-contact metres for the Broncos. They're having a bit of joy here. T-Son's been tidy around the ruck area. Finds Butler. Butler wrapped up 30 away.
Move now.
This second try of this game is going to be so crucial. Broncos looking for it now. Leyland kicks through. Aspero Bichet will collect it. Wasn't quite enough on the kick. Kennedy can't get his man, but they'll get him 15 off the line far side.
You know, your back players who you look up, you play what you see. He spots a bit of a gap behind the line. He kicks on the second play. But after the early stages of the second half, they probably had a couple more tackles up the back that they should have played out then.
Not used to being in the lead. It's not a criticism, it's a fact based on what we've seen this year. They've not been in the league too often, just the third time at half-time they've been in front of the break. And it's a bit of a different second half proposition for Mike Eccles and the Broncos. Another good run from Sartai again.
Well, there's a problem with Jacob Jones just in back play. Sam Tompkins just put his hands on him, just looking out for him.
Yeah, that was good because Tompkins there would have been expecting to catch that ball, and he actually took a second there just to make sure that Jacob Jones is okay. And the way he's writhing around in agony would suggest he's not okay.
Well, and it would have been easy for Sam Tompkins to scream and just say, let's play the ball. We've got a man down, let's just go for him. Well, fair play to him. He just wanted to make sure that he was okay. And Jacob Jones as well, I've got to give him a big pat on the back. The man who scored the opening try, defensively around the ruck. He's found himself at the first defender around the ruck area quite a lot of the times in this game. He's not the biggest, but he's done a decent job of getting off the line and dealing with some of those bigger men. He got in front of Chris Satay, then he'd come off second best, and Steve McNamara and the captain, Benjamin Garcia, now know that they're in a game here.
Certainly do. Physio and the medics working with Jacob Jones. They'll be desperately hoping he can carry on. That row on loan from Lee. Is he going to be able to carry on? He is. Thumbs up, pat on the back. Some tough guys out there. It'll be tough to play rugby league, whatever level you're playing it at.
Well, I'm surprised he's not gone off for a HIA, I'll be honest here.
Is it more of a shoulder or?
Well, the way that he was on the floor, because the doctors come onto the field, well, there could be a call there. Yeah, there is. There's a green card.
So he's having to go off for 2 minutes here for treatment. So the Broncos.
And that's because he goes off for the green card, because the ref stopped play. The doctor was on the field.
Yeah, so they're down to 12 for the next 2 minutes. Can the Dragons take advantage? This is the last tackle in the set. High kick is deep. Rourke waits inside the 10, collects it on the full. So a tough little period here for the Broncos to overcome. A player down momentarily while Jones is on the sideline. He is fit and ready to come back on. Here's Kershaw. Kershaw carries again. He's trying to get up and play it. He's got to stay squeaky clean here. Maludi sidesteps forward. He was thinking about the offload.
Surely there would have been a scream then. Keep hold of it.
Oh, he's wanting a penalty. He's not going to get one either. Here the ball goes forward. Lovell will carry.
4. Straight out now, Matthew!
Ball now up towards the 40. Here's Campagnolo. Turns it back for Kennedy. He's got through some work today, hasn't he? Up and over the 40-metre line. 5 short of the halfway. Campagnolo again sets himself. Will send it high. They're going to invite Yaha to come forward and collect it. Collects it on the 10. Rourke's in front of him, doesn't make the tackle, but Butler will. And again, they've turned the ball over inside the 20.
Well, nice chase that from a front row. When you see a front rower leading the chase like Butler did on that occasion, it shows that you're on. Helped out by Josh Rourke as well. They're going to be desperate now for this clock to just tick down before they can get Jacob Jones back onto the field.
Yeah, so they are a player down. Teeson makes the tackle with Lovell, centre of the field. Jones is waiting. Tompkins out of dummy half, looking to open them up. Gets the ball away. Nice pass to Sirinen. Sirinen's got support. Aspero Bichet. His legs just giving way. Tackle 5 metres out. Tackle made. 5 off the line. But London are busted here. Adebayo's not yet back on side. Jones is back into the action. Here now is Farge. Farge looking to get it to an edge. If they go through the hands, surely they go into the corner. Leggett tries to straighten it up. Going for the line. Tackled. Last-ditch defence from the Broncos. And it's a penalty. He's called them offside.
Yeah, was it Will Lovell, the man who's been called offside? But great scramble. Great effort for them. Like you said, that they were busted. A lot of hands on knees from London now, getting back with that desperate defence to prevent Catalan from scoring their first try of the game. There was a few players just couldn't quite get back, and well, Catalan now through Chris Sate take the ball in, and they got another crack at the line.
They have indeed, and they've got it 5 away. Da Costa waits. Broncos are trying to work their numbers out defensively as Archer Morg now straightens up, ducks under the line, and he ducks under the tackle. He's tackled 2 away. You just feel the Dragons are in the ascendancy here. Can they get their first points? They're moving it wide now. Here is Farge. Dummies, well, surely he ran behind his own player there. The ball goes out wide. Kick for Davis is too strong. Too strong in the end. Was that the right option? It certainly wasn't the right execution.
Well, early again in the tackle count, Catalan just going for that hit and hope play where they'll get hold of the ball, and didn't quite get the contact on it that they needed. They were caught for numbers as well. They overloaded the right-hand side. London, well, they're making mistakes defensively because of that fatigue.
Dean Parata back into the action. That is certainly a positive for the Broncos, and here he is now throwing himself right back into the mix past that head injury assessment. Bassett's head rocks back. That's a penalty, I think. That's a high shot. Bassett caught a little bit high.
Well, again, this will just help the energy stakes, though. They've had to do it really tough the opening 12 minutes of the second half. Bassett just cutting back centre field, using his footwork. Gets the high shot. And they'll just take the time here now before looking for the sideline from Campagnolo.
Got to find touch here. Reece Kennedy's gone off for a breather. He's been immense for the Broncos so far. No doubt he'll be coming back on later on. Campagnolo just taking time. The water carries her on. It is roasting here. Brilliant for us watching high up in the stand. Not so good for them down at pitch level.
In the shade.
Here is the kick for touch then. Chris Sate going off. It wasn't the most convincing kick, but it got about 9 metres downfield.
Well, 9 metres is 9 metres, and find a sideline. That's all you needed to do.
Yeah. Well, Leyland again having to take a carry, and that is not what Mike Eccles will be wanting to see.
Well, he's not the biggest. He's got a huge heart, though. Leyland turned up near his try line, 10 metres out. He needs his forwards, like I said, again.
Well, here is Parata, gets the offload away. Campagnolo now on the end of it. Tackle Desiree, 25 away. They want a quick play of the ball, the Broncos. Here they go with Parata. Gets it away to Leyland, finds Adebayo. Good tackle again from Farge. He's been good defensively today. Ball now with Tisson. Gets it away to Parata, just had to wait. Finds Campagnolo. Campagnolo finds Rourke. Rourke moves it along. And the tackle is made about 15 metres out from the line, far side of the field. Ball with Kershaw to Campagnolo. Gets it away. Parata bounces out of one challenge. Inside the 10 he goes. Last one incoming here. They're trying to get numbers left, the Broncos. It's a slow play of the ball. Campagnolo gets it now into the teeth of the line. They get Leyland, finds Rourke. Rourke with a dummy, needs support, gets it to Adebayo. Adebayo can't quite find an offload, and he'll be tackled 5 metres out from the line.
I thought they might have tried. Look, they were going for the try then. I thought they might have tried a little kick behind the defensive line. Maybe force another repeat set of 6. But they're playing what they see. They think they've got the numbers. Adebayo just looking to get over the line, use those big, powerful legs. And for London now, it's a real composed set of 6 defensively.
Carried forward by Wallace, wrapped up on his 20. Pushed to the ground by Jared Bassett.
That's a solid second effort from Bassett to turn the big fella over.
It is. Pay good money for a knock-on here, wouldn't they, London?
Wouldn't they just?
Catalans will have other ideas, of course. 14 gone, still no points second half. As far as looks to get to an edge, drops it back to Sirinen. Leyland and Bassett make the tackle. And a penalty late in the tackle count. Leyland, I think it was, who's being pulled out by the referee.
Yeah, he loses the tackle, he loses the collision, he bounces off, and then it's his second effort when he falls back in to the plate.
Back in, boys, back.
Tap is taken, and forward come the Dragons then.
Move now, get out!
Alex da Costa waits at dummy half. Finds Teo Fage. Gets it away to Ben Garcia. Garcia tackled 20 out from the line. Wrapped up. Plenty of time for the Dragons here in this set. Garcia slow to his feet. Finds da Costa, who finds now Fage into the line. Finds Morg. Morg with a dummy. Ducks under one tackle, but can't get away. It's going to be a penalty, though. High shot. Well, pressure building.
That's the run threat, isn't it? Arthur Morg, he's electric. He steps off his foot, he goes through the line, and just a swinging arm from Will Lovell. Left arm goes over the top and forces the referee to blow for the penalty.
Hugo Tisson is just getting some treatment on his arm now. I don't want to lose him. 4 appearances for the Catalans club. Mike Eccles will be hoping that Tisson can continue here.
Well, pretty sharp, and his distribution's crucial for London from dummy half. It's a bit of the breather that London will need and will want as well. Gets caught on the wrong side of the ruck. You can see he goes to the ground. Again, it's the second green card for London.
Yeah, Tisson is on the sideline for 2 minutes.
Again, the player was stopped. He's not left the field yet. He's just realised that he's got to leave the field for 2 minutes.
Yeah, this could be another big 2 minutes. You just feel if the Dragons can keep their composure here, they've got London on the ropes. Can they open up their points account for the day? Not yet, they can't.
But imagine what it'll do for London if they can keep them out for the next 2 minutes.
Here's a set restart then. They'll go here with Busquets, who had some good joy in the first half. He's wrapped up, takes 3 to put into the ground. The Dragons knocking on the door. They've got numbers left here, the Dragons. London haven't quite numbered up correctly. Short pass. Campagnolo with a must-make tackle, 5 off his own line. Dragons will go again. Short to Wallace. Wallace through, and he's over. And finally, the Catalan Dragons score. And it's Jared Wallace with his first try for the club. And finally, the Dragons are on the board. London just couldn't hold on. 6 points to 4 and a kick right in front of the post to come.
Well, they've had a lot to deal with, London, in this game. The bench for Catalan, Chris Satte, John Desiree and Jared Wallace, the try scorer. Huge bench. 310 appearances. Steve McNamara brought him in knowing exactly what he can do. Give him a bit of stability. He said all those appearances in the NRL, he just keeps turning up, goes on the outline, gets outside of a defender, and they just can't quite prevent him from scoring a try. And that's what they needed. They needed to post points. You could see that they were panicking a bit. This Catalan side, star-studded Catalan side. London, well, that green card certainly hurt them, I'd say, Mark.
Yeah, Steve McNamara looking on from pitch side. This for a level game then. That's a Morg. Right in front of the post. This should be a formality. And this for 6 points apiece. There we go, we are all level in Wimbledon. The Broncos looking to hang on. But they've been pegged back here by the Dragons. What have Mike Eccles' side got left remaining here? 22 minutes. They lost in Golden Point at Leeds recently. The Dragons won in Golden Point at Hull KR a couple of weeks ago.
Look, don't panic. That's the key message that the coach, Mike Eccles, can send down to his players. Just slow the game down. Just suck in the big ones. We've been under pressure since we come out at half-time. We knew what was coming from Catalan. They've scored a try, but it doesn't give them a right to go on and win the game. And 22 more minutes now. Catalan are looking to play. They're looking to try and get over the top of this courageous London side.
Yeah. There's still plenty of time remaining in this game. Anything could happen from here. Ball now works its way, centre field, try scorer Wallace, gets it to Morg. Morg gets to an edge, gets it away, Funyahar down the sideline, good one-on-one tackle, needed to be Natoli, got his man, and rolls him over on that far touchline side. Still time here for the Dragons. Busquets will straighten up in the middle, looking to lay down a platform 20 metres out from the line. Last tackle incoming here. Da Costa's got Tompkins waiting. Tompkins gets hands on the ball, sends up the kick. Maloudi's over, jumped it. Davis though knocks it on, and it's gone dead in the goal area.
Well, Tom Davis normally nails those plays, doesn't he? He just can't quite take it in. Nice kick, putting pressure on Maloudi, and Davis just makes the error.
Maloudi was clutching thin air there. And thankfully for him and the Broncos, Davis couldn't haul it in. Ball works its way forward. Here is Maloudi. Maloudi up towards halfway. Tisson back on the field. Gets it away. Taken forward into contact. Stock, I think, underneath that tackle. Gets it away now to Parata. Parata to Campagnolo. Pops the ball back on the angle here for Rourke. He finds Lovell. Lovell sets off centre field, looking. Just drives it forward, flicks it away to Tisson. Tisson finds Leyland. Leyland on a set restart. Doesn't need to panic. Gets the ball away to Bassett. He's going to score! London Broncos score! Referee might want to check this to check Leyland wasn't down by contact. He thinks on the field it is a try. The Broncos fans celebrate. It was great offloading again. It was touched in flight by the Dragons. Have the Broncos regained the lead.
We have a try on field. I just need to make sure that the ball carrying arm doesn't touch the ground while the tackle is being made. On that angle, it would appear that his right arm has never touched the floor. Just lose it then, so I want to make sure I've got this right on this view. This probably is the best angle to look through. So the tackle is not complete because the ball carrying arm is up, it's still up, and it is passed legally, so that's fine. So we're just going to play this on now and keep it going. And the player in possession then grounds the ball. Thank you, I've now made my decision.
Jared Bassett with the score that puts the Broncos back in front here. What an offload it was from Leyland, who was quickest to react, and the Broncos hit back. They are back in front by 10 points to 6.
Outstanding. Doing a really, really good job on Mike Eccles after conceding that try, and Tom Davis going ever so close in the corner to go up the other end of the field and score through that man Jared Bassett with a kick to come under the sticks. Just shows what fight London have got. You really like the change of direction that they make. The offloading game has really hurt Catalan. When they go forward, offloading the ball, Ollie Leyland gets the ball, he looks like he's grounded, but he keeps the ball alive, and Jared Bassett playing to the whistle, goes under the sticks. Wow, what a fight back.
And a kick from right in front. Couldn't have been any closer, Ollie Leyland. He's about 6 yards away, but he boots it through the middle. Well, he came up with a try assist, and he's added the 2 points. 12-6, the Broncos, having been pegged back, are back in front.
Well, Ollie Leyland, that's his 12th try assist of the year. And every time we turn up, we talk about Ollie Leyland and Josh Rourke, but he's electric. He's an absolute goer. He carries the ball. He's not scared of anyone the size of the likes of Chris Sate and Julian Busquets. Jordan Desiree are on the field.
There was a big collision there. Head rock back in the tackle of Marcus Stock, who gets back up. Here goes Adebayi.
Look, again, what you'll say is you take your medicine this set of 6 and you get to your kick. You know that there's going to be line speed. You know that this well-fancied Catalan side are going to come flying out the line. You just got to make sure you respect the ball. Wow.
He offloads it, gets it away. Jones carries forward. Outside the 20, they'll play it now. Here's Dean Parata. Parata runs up to Costa. Another good carry up the middle. Up the guts of this Dragons defence. Tisson in at dummy half. Campagnolo's kicking downfield. He kicks away from Tompkins. Davis sprints back. Can't rely on the bounce to favour him, and the Broncos are going to get on the end of this, and he's picked up by Leyland, gives it to Adebayi for the line as he rolled over. Tompkins has kept him out. What a tackle from Tompkins. Just didn't have the pace. Could Leyland have held on a second longer? They're handing upstairs, but I'm pretty sure Sam Tompkins has just produced a try-saver.
So on our first kick, pause it on the foot. So we do have players on our left who are offside. Just those three, though, however. So let's just track them down. Does the kicker bring them onside? It's just those three in the middle of play. Does the kicker bring them onside? No, well, from there it doesn't. There's nobody waiting for the ball, however. And that player was onside. So there's nobody waiting for the ball, and that player is onside. So I can play on from this bit. So that's play on. And all those players, again then from that kick, they are onside. So we just run it through from here. The ball's passed, that's fine. If we just go on this one then to the grounding, we're all right to play on from here. That is all one movement. Still one movement. If we keep it going from here, the ball is up. It's still up. It's in his right hand. It's still up. And if we pause it there when James blows the whistle, the ball has not been grounded. Thank you. I've now made my decision.
Fine margins decide Super League matches. And what's that old saying that form is temporary, class is permanent? Yeah. Sam Tompkins' class. That tackle was world class.
Yeah, it's normally what he does with the ball in hand that we talk about, but what about that for a defensive effort? Ollie Leyland has his time again. He shows and goes that. I think Sam Tompkins was already committed to chasing down Adebayo, thinking that he's going to pass the ball to him anyway. Little step off the left foot, he goes in and scores the try. Ollie Leyland.
Sadiq Adebayo and the London Broncos will be wishing it was raining, because if it had been, he would have slid over there, wouldn't he? Here the ball, though, kicked in behind, and the Broncos cough up possession. And the Dragons have it. 10 off their own line. Another try there would have been manna from heaven for the Broncos.
Well, there's a couple of chances that they've had, haven't they? Remember the Josh Rourke one as well in the first half. That one. No, they've got opportunities. They've had chances in the game to score more points, should I say.
Ball with Parata with a tackle on Da Costa. Here now. Up to the 40, they go, the Dragons. 17 minutes remaining here. What a Sunday it's been in the Super League. The Broncos looking for just a second win. Certainly those in the playoff mix will be hoping that the Broncos can hang on here, because this will dent the Dragons' ambitions for sure if they don't turn it around. But there's still lots of time yet. High kick. Rourke is back. Rourke gets there on the full, catches it. Good chase from the Dragons. They won't panic yet. Tackle made 10 off the Broncos line. Jacob Jones is coming off for Reece Kennedy down below us. Tackle 2, and they're only 12 off their own line. He stayed down here.
Can you play the ball?
Could do with getting up to his feet.
Well, they don't want another green card.
Oh, they've already had 2. Be some kind of record.
3.
Well, I'm sure Maludi there is trying to milk a penalty. Just get on with the job when you're 20 metres from your line. Get up and play the ball as quick as you can.
His stock turns and spins. Every metre vital at the moment. Every metre is crucial. Here now is Parata again. Runs up to Costa. Makes the tackle. 30 out from the line. Campagnolo waits, looking to get a good kick downfield. Again, kicks across the field. The bounce this time is a good one for Davis. He'll catch it on the full, and he'll bring it forward up towards the 40-metre line. It's game on here.
Like you said, Reece Kennedy, number 19, back onto the field now. I thought his first stint was really impressive, carrying the ball. what he did defensively. That's the second play he's involved with, just slowing Catalan down.
Yeah, Cesar Rouge is into the action for the Dragons, hoping to be the match winner. Ball on halfway, Busquets finds Farge, who finds Tompkins. Tompkins in and out, gets it away to Davis. Davis backs himself, great tackle, Bassett. Wonderful challenge from Jared Bassett. Needs to get out of the play of the ball here, not give a penalty away. Tompkins gets the ball into the arms of Theo Farge. Busquets drives forward, tackle made, last one. 15 out here, 12 out when he plays the ball. Here now is Farge, stabs a kick through, bouncing all over and picked up bravely on the far side. Well done, Natoli.
Well, that's exceptional play from Natoli to get down and get on that ball. I thought it was excellent play as well from Jared Bassett. Hakeem Maludi made a wrong error defensively. He shot in and just left his centre exposed on the edge.
Well, what's coming up next for London? Warrington here next week, then Hull at the Magic weekend. Leeds and Huddersfield on the horizon for the Broncos. We'll look towards the 40, last one again. Campagnolo waits again. Can he get distance on this kick? That's a better kick, straight down the middle of the field. This is going to come to a halt on the line. Davis is waiting, hoping and praying it's not going to run dead. He's going to have to bring it back. And there's the tackle made on just short of the 20. What's up next for the Dragons then? Well, they've got some interesting games. Huddersfield, then they play Hull at Magic, Leeds, Wigan and Salford all in the playoff mix. Some tough games coming up for the Dragons. What an exciting end to the season it's going to be in terms of the playoffs. When London are playing like this, then every game has got something on it. As Leyland puts a shot on Garcia there. Coming short side. Here now is Fars, lovely pass. Aspero Bichet wrapped up, last one, 35 out. Ball now is gathered and put high. A tester for Rourke. They're coming after him. Rourke off the ground. Was he hit in the air? No, it was a great tackle from Rouge.
I was watching that. I was looking over to the other side, seeing if the ball was going to Kershaw. Then I realised it was going to be targeting Josh Rourke, and there was no panic whatsoever from that fullback. He knew he was going to get a whack soon as he hit the ground, but his first priority was making sure he caught the ball.
Kershaw again makes meters, tough meters as well. Ball now working its way forward. Kennedy just trying to put a step on. Had nowhere to go there. 25 off the line. The Dragons are squeezing here. Can the Broncos resist? Leyland's going 40-20. Leyland's going 40-20. He needs a bounce. He's got a bounce. What a kick. What a magnificent kick from Ollie Leyland. And the Dragons turn defence into attack. Leyland's kick could be crucial.
Well, that's the magic in his game, isn't it? You know, the little pocket rocket, he sees it, he spots the space, he kicks the ball, and he managed to get that 40-20. I know this London crowd now, well, they're certainly getting behind their side now. Is the upset on the cards? Leading by 6 points with 12 minutes to go and 10 metres from Catalan's line.
Mike Eccles looks on. Kennedy drives. Got to complete this set. Is it too early for a one-pointer? It's risky. The risk is if you miss it, give away a seven tackle restart. But if you get it, you're two in front. Yeah. They're trying to power over here.
Well, Campagnolo is just looking like he's setting up. He's just sitting in the pocket now.
He is.
He's just desperate for a quick
So
play.
is Leyland. They're going to Leyland here. They're going to run it out wide. Here's Rourke then. Rourke gets it to Bassett. Bassett trying to get to an edge. He's got in touch. Ball was on the ground. Now this will be interesting whether that ball was in touch. I think it was. Catalan. That wasn't the end of the set they wanted.
Yeah, Catalan ball up. Third player going towards the sideline. Do you go for that 1 point? And I agree with you. Yes, you do. You're setting up for it. Campagnolo, the kicking game. He's got a fabulous, fabulous kicking game. Campagnolo. And it was definitely on the right field position, but desperate for the quick play of the ball.
Yeah, it was a little bit too lateral, that, wasn't it, from the Broncos? Parata puts a big shot in, but it's ridden. This time it's Navarrete who drags it forward. The game in the balance. Oh, Surinen's away. Surinen's got support with Fars if he can find him. Fars gets it now, steps back in. He's looking around for support. Gets it away. Rouge tackle. If they go walk-in here. They're an absolute walk-in. Tompkins has it. Tompkins goes for the line. He's wrapped up 2 metres out. The Dragons now on the attack. Tackle made. Ball knocked to ground. It's another set. It's another set here for the Dragons. They'll start 5 metres out from the post. They were on their own line 60 seconds ago, the Dragons, and now they're right back on the attack, and they're moving it wide to Fage. Fage over the top. Yaha, tackled by Kershaw, stands his ground as well. Breathtaking game. The Dragons, who were there for the taking, but London couldn't finish them off, and now it's London who are hanging on. 6-point lead. Plenty of time left yet. Dragons here with Busquets, drives it forward, aggressive, carrying within a metre of the line. Forced theatrically to the floor. Here now they'll swing it back to Rouge. Did well to deal with a bouncing pass, gets it to Tompkins. Tompkins to Aspero Bichet, nowhere for him to go. Bassett all over him. Last tackle incoming here. Last tackle. And the ball now with Tompkins. Floats the kick across the field. Danger coming. Ball to Yaha! Yaha! Kershaw can't hold him up. And Yaha has scored in the corner. Referee might want to check this, but it looks like Fuad Yaha is over for his first try of the season. Referee on field says it's a try.
We're going to check it, mate.
We have a try on tackle 5. Everyone there from what I can see. I'll just flip to 5, back to 4. They're the only people I can see there. They were called on side, so we're playing on from here. If we can look then at the challenge, which looks clean, and everybody's going up for the ball. So I'll quickly go on to what's close in. And you can clearly see that that is palmed backwards. Up against camera 5. This is not backwards, so we're playing on from here, and then we're moving through and in to the grounding. He's all moving, he's still in possession of the ball, and the ball is down. Thank you, I've now made my decision.
Fuad Yaha, the Catalan Dragons' top try scorer, might just have got one of his more important tries for the Catalan Dragons, just out-muscled Lee Kershaw. And now the gap is down to 2. What a 60 seconds that was. London have a chance at one end, the Dragons score at the other.
On the third play, they could have set up for the 1 point. They go wide, they play lateral, they get forced over the sideline. They make the mistake. Catalan then go down the other end of the field and come up with the right play from the kick from Tompkins. Fuad Yaha, and only his 6th appearance of the year, manages to get him 4 points, now a possible 6, to draw this game up. It's been incredible. And I was looking at the London players getting back. They were heroic the way that they were defending, but some of them looked like they were running in concrete. The legs are that tired. They put so much into the 71 minutes, and a big kick here to come.
This is massive. This is massive. 8 minutes remaining. Morg to level up from out wide. Sends it towards the post. The cheers will tell you he's missed it. So the Dragons are not quite level yet, but they're right back in this game. Surely now, next try wins it. A penny for the coach's thoughts now.
Yeah, well, Steve McNamara, knowing that Arthur Morg's got a 88% success rate with the boot, they score this try, he's thinking, right, come on, I just need you to knock it over from the sideline. They can't quite do that. There's a 2-point advantage for London as some of the big players, the big guns on the sideline look on. And Wallace and Satay ready to come back onto the field, we shall see.
An 80-minute match is turned into what is now effectively an 8-minute match. 12-10.
Go. Reese, get out of the rocks.
What can the Broncos do? They wanted that's a high shot. They wanted it and got it.
Yeah, it just rides over the shoulder, doesn't it? Look at Tisson, who's on loan from Catalan, just gives the high shot over the shoulder, makes contact right in front of the referee. So another 6 tackles here, just on halfway, play 1.
Yeah. Here come the Dragons. This is the last game around 20. Plenty more to come over the next week, including Tuesday night. Make a note in your diaries for that one. Wigan against Lee. Wigan hoping to go top of the table. Lee hoping to keep their hopes alive of the playoffs. St Salford on Thursday, Sky Sports Arena. And then the remaining round 21 fixtures. Here goes Tompkins. Tompkins with a step. Gets the ball away here. Sarte back out there. Runs at Kennedy. Tackle made 25 away. Is the heartbreak for London? Will it be joy for the Dragons? Ball now, they race out, and Leyland just got enough of his man. Still a couple of tackles left in the set. Dragons will be hoping minimum repeat set. They want more than that, of course. They want to try. They're running up the middle with Garcia. They're within striking distance again. Tompkins is coming to the right-hand side. That's where they're going. Busquets gets it away. I thought the intercept was on for Leyland. Batted back to Aspero-Biche. Gets it away to Davis. It's still the last tackle. Davis looking for players to get behind him so he can run. He will run. Gets it away to Rouge. Not the best pass. Still the fifth tackle. Good work, Laguerre. Laguerre still going. Great tackle, Natoli. Wonderful scramble from the Broncos who managed to stay alive. 6 minutes remaining. 6 long, painstaking London Broncos minutes to go.
Well, there's some massive efforts from the London players that you can't even see, but a lot of the talk from over on the left-hand side, pushing the players over to the right-hand side to deal with the likes of Laguerre on that last play. But don't panic, don't jump the line. The last tackle, Ollie Leyland got a bit worried about what was unfolding in front of him. Wow, you get away with one there.
You get the feeling that Dragons aren't done yet. They're not done yet. You need to think about player of the match, Terry, which, given we don't know who's going to win yet, could be a tough one. You might be better preparing one from each team, Terry, if I'm honest. Here go the Broncos with Campagnolo. Drops the ball back into Rourke. Tackle made on the 40. What they give here for a 40-20. Ball now to Campagnolo, kicks high. Tompkins is going to get this on the full. He will. 20 off his own line, feeds it to Davis. Davis looks up. Tackle made just short of the 40. 4.5 minutes left. The Broncos hanging on. The Dragons trying to fire home late on here.
Ollie Leyland then just trying to get underneath. BJ just to force the ball. Sarte now just trying to get forward. Numbers in. Don't panic, they've probably got about 2 sets of 6 to go here to come away with the win, London.
Ball now works its way across to Tompkins, who stumbled, and London defenders gratefully seize on him. Tell you what, you wouldn't know he hadn't been playing all season, would you, Tompkins, the way he's come back. And that try-saver on Sadiq Adebayo might be a match winner in itself, should the Dragons win here. Look at this from defence. Oh, the offload, though, from Rouge, from the referee called held.
Again, they'll buy that time, they'll have that. Clock's, oh, he's just stopped the clock now. I'm going to say it was still ticking. James Vallett called play off.
Last one here, last one, they're running it. Juggle from Fars. Davis wants to kick in behind, but Looney's got to be alert to this. Bassett collects it. Bassett's had an outstanding game.
I was just about to say, he's been so alert, hasn't he, in the centre position. Jared Bassett, one of the success stories of this club. Produced so many players, come from the local area.
Here's Kershaw. 3 minutes and a little bit of change remaining. The Dragons trailing by 2. The Broncos closing in on a second win of the season. A tough year for them. Here's Leyland, he's going 40-20 again. He's got the distance, he'll need a bounce, he doesn't get it. Davis mighty relieved to see that bounce up into his arms, and he'll bring it back, and he's tackled. 25 out, 3 to go. There might be 2 more sets left for the Dragons to win it. Can they win it?
Well, desperate to get the right bounce then, Ollie Leyland. Like I said, looking for that 40-20. And they're just starting to get a bit excited now. They can feel that they've got this game in the bag. As long as they don't make a mistake and give a daft penalty away.
Tompkins swings it wide. Garcia into London territories, wrapped up 40 away. Still time for the Dragons. Can they keep their cool? Leyland goes rushing out again. This time he doesn't get his man. Fars gets it to Aspero-Biche. He's wrapped up. Last tackle here. and Abaye limps back into the line. Tompkins is going high. Rourke needs to come up with a big catch here. Gets off the ground and he's taken in the air. And that's a penalty for the Broncos.
And that could just win it. That play there from Josh Rourke could just win it. How many times in this game have we said he's got to be brave at the back? He's got to focus on catching the ball. He knew that he was under a bit of pressure. He did that. He was brave. Eyes focused, comes down with the ball, gets the penalty, and could that be the win?
Leyland is taking an eternity. It's going to be Campagnolo actually who marks his ground here. This has got to go into the stand. It does. It'll find touch. 25 out.
Take your time, be as slow as you want. You can play the ball as slow as you want. It's normally everyone talks about quick ruck speeds. Forget about that. Just get the ball, carry it, run into those collisions and make sure you play it correctly.
Ball with Maludi. Wrapped up. 35 out.
There you go. There's one of those quick play the balls I was on about.
Look, every team does it in this position. When you're on the wrong end of it, it's horrendous, isn't it?
Yeah,
but
you're screaming.
You want your team
you're screaming for them to play the ball. There's another slow one.
Yeah. Here goes Butler. Butler is wrapped up. It's not done yet. The Dragons will get a chance for a Hail Mary play.
But you'd be looking, if you're Ollie Leyland, you're looking for the sideline to kick the ball off the field.
Well, he's going to take it in, so he's not going to be kicking it.
Well, Campagnolo.
Well, do you run it in just to take a little bit more time, or do you put it in a touch? Campagnolo is back. He's coming short side. No, they'll go here to Rourke. Rourke will edge it down the sideline.
You just knew how that set was going to unfold.
Who are you going for player of the match?
Look, you could give it to many players. I've been so impressed right across the board, but Josh Rourke is my man of the match.
He is the Betfred player of the match, Josh Rourke. He might have one more tackle to make here. This is it. Game on the line for the Broncos. They need to come up with a stop here. The Dragons came knowing a win would send them fourth in Super League. They need a miracle play. The hooter goes. Tompkins takes it in, fires it wide to Davis. Davis going backwards. He's going to hoist it across the field. It's not the worst kick in the world. And there's a chance for Legari. Slips. Tackle made. Ball on the ground. Kicked into touch. And the London Broncos, for just the second time this season, can celebrate. Look what it means to the coach, look what it means to the fans, and look what it means to those players. A most unexpected victory for the Broncos. The Dragons cannot believe it, but today is the Broncos' day. What a win for them, and you cannot begrudge them it. From the very first whistle, they were on top. Excellent scenes here. London have beaten the Broncos by 12 points to 10. What a game, what an afternoon, what a win.
Fabulous, fabulous effort. You know, against all the odds, they've done it. Steve McNamara, shell-shocked. This London side have showed a lot of character all year. They've come out second best in, 18 of the games, but today they've come out answering all the right questions. They've turned up. The desire was huge. They turned up for each other when they were absolutely running in concrete, like we said, but they kept on turning up, and they come up with the players. Excellent play.
They do indeed. Right, we'll have all the reaction. We'll hear from our player of the match, Josh Rourke, whose catch at the end wrapped it up. The Broncos get home only just. What a thrilling afternoon in the Super League. The Broncos have beaten the Dragons by 12 points to